Girl. I grow up in the flatlands, get Berkeley public educated, while this university thumps like a baseline soundtrack to my childhood. A scenic landscape for afternoon strolls to the record stores, a eucalyptus grove to shelter late-night high school makeout sessions. Berkeley in the 70s is a charmed time and place, after integration but before crack. The first U.S. district to voluntarily desegregate schools, but before Proposition 13 cuts funding. No fences at Berkeley High's open campus, but charms have limits. Berkeley is part of American culture just as sure as racial achievement gaps and higher test scores in the hills than the flats. I leave for college in '84, come back from the East Coast in '92. The ravages of Reaganomics have molded a harder-edged Berkeley with an exploding homeless population. A cyclone fence around Berkeley High proclaims a closed campus where folks will be kept out, held in, held back, or they just drop out. Meanwhile, Southside campus merchants show lack of love for South Berkeley teens, but as a working young adult, I have no time for strolls to the record store, now CD store. No more kisses that taste of eucalyptus and textbooks. I moved to Oakland, can't hear the bass line from Lake Merritt. Soon I discovered the East Bay poetry scene, from the Ashe Project to La Peña Cultural Center to Poetry for the People to Youth Speaks. The 90s mixes Berkeley's bass line into a hip-hop instrumental track to accompany words from young lips where the community and university sing in harmony. But in 2002, June Jordan passes away, we lose our living link, and the bass plays alone up on the hill, acoustic, unamplified. I start teaching here in African American Studies in 2006. I step into a course that shapes young voices to speak personal histories and explore American cultures through poetry. But young adult poets out in the community and young adult poets on campus spit similar poems while they view each other with traditional town gown suspicion. But I know this dichotomy to be false because I'm a Berkeley girl, old school, hailing from the 70s, when the success of the free speech movement was a recent memory and the city and campus looked to each other for inspiration. So when I step onto this campus, knowing too many young lyrical geniuses with menial SAT scores who had too many jobs in high school to get that GPA, so I say, come on, come to Berkeley to learn to write and to learn to teach. Yes, because June Jordan showed us that anybody can write and anybody can teach, and I have become part of this tradition and this team, and we have a class of student teachers who go to Cal and Mills and Berkeley City College and folks who don't attend any school at all. We teach on campus and BCC and BTech Alternative Continuation School and run an open mic because this culture, this young adult poetry culture, is American culture. Like hip-hop is American culture and activism is American culture. Just as sure as the African American and Arab American and mixed heritage poetry and history in our syllabus. And we fill off-campus venues with single moms and SUMA students and high school dropouts and aspiring MCs and Peralta College future UC transferees because we are all Berkeley and we deserve access to this public resource. And I know this because I was raised up in this town in a time when my public high school had no gates to hold anyone in or out. And I still carry the taste of eucalyptus grove kisses on my lips, and at age 42, I rep with mad love for free speech, hippies, as well as hip-hop. And together, we can plug an amplifier into the bass line and show the whole world that this is not a closed campus where Cal students can learn that they are part of an arts, activism, academic tradition, and when they leave this place and can become part of shaping American culture. I know this because I grew up in a time of hope and strong social movements. I'm a Berkeley girl raised up in this town, and I wouldn't have it any other way.